Hello, this is Let's Play FP Games. I'm finally recording Smackdown. We're here in the nation's capital for the first match of the night and for the whole Smackdown.
We're just moments away from one-on-one action here.
So as you guys know, Cesaro is the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship at Extreme Rules. He's going to face Dolph Ziggler. And what's going to happen tonight is Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro are both going to compete in beat the clock matches. And whoever wins their beat the clock match in the quickest time will get to choose the stipulation for Extreme Rules. So Cesaro and Dolph Ziggler have got big matches tonight, with quite a bit on the line. So Cesaro's opponent will be this man. Goldust, of course. The most recognisable guys in the WWE.
Settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. This guy's got his work cut out for him here tonight. I can assure you of that.
And Goldust is going to prove to be a tough challenge for Cesaro in this match. Goldust, a tough competitor in his own right. And if Goldust and Stardust win, then who gets to choose the stipulation? Who knows, but we'll see what happens. In the top right of the screen you'll see a little clock running down, because that's the only way I can do beat the clock. So these are beat the clock matches to determine who's going to choose the stipulation for the Intercontinental Championship match at Extreme Rules. Will it be Ziggler to choose, or will it be Cesaro? We'll find out after Smackdown. I'm finally recording some more Universe mode. Nonetheless, let's go. Randy Orton on the screen, lovely, hello. I've not done much with him yet, but he will become a prominent figure in the future. But anyway, for now we've got Cesaro versus Goldust.
What a night, ladies and gentlemen.
As you can see, there's a clock in the top right hand corner, and that'll keep track of how long it takes Cesaro to beat Goldust, or however long Goldust takes to beat Cesaro. It could go either way. It's just the time how long this beat the clock match lasts for. Cesaro obviously going to want a quick win over Goldust, but Goldust is not going to prove an easy opponent. Goldust has been wrestling for over 20 years, and he's a big veteran of the wrestling industry, as well as a third generation superstar, I think, or maybe a second generation. And also Cesaro, a very established guy in his own right, wrestling for around 10 years on the independent circuit before coming to WWE. And he's had an okay career in WWE. He's been a United States champion and a tag team champion, but he's not really amounted to much more. He's had 2 shots at the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but they were both in multi-man matches. So Cesaro not quite amounted to his full potential yet in WWE. I don't know why WWE refused to push him, but they do. It won't be the same in my universe mode. Cesaro's going to be a very prominent guy in my universe mode. I'm going to be using him quite a lot. That might be spoiling a couple of things, but who knows. I like Cesaro. I'm sure quite a lot of people watching this video will like Cesaro, especially if they're fans of WWE. Because Cesaro is one of the best talents in the WWE at the moment. Anyway, just working, apologising to the refs in the way. But Cesaro continuing to work on Goldust now. An uppercut out of the corner once again. That could do it. Early on, Cesaro needs to try and beat Goldust as quick as he can here. Can't dilly-dally. Same with Ziggler in his match later tonight. And you can probably guess who Ziggler's facing if Cesaro's facing Goldust. If you can't, then you'll find out later in the episode. Cesaro catching Goldust into a powerbomb. Lovely manoeuvre. And that could do it here. Not even a one. Goldust is a tough test for anyone. But Cesaro is not giving up here. Trying to get that quick pinfall victory over Goldust, and that's probably the best idea here. Cesaro, a strong favourite with this crowd here in Washington, strong favourite with the crowd around America. And now he's going to try and get a quick win. Ah. A 2 count on Goldust, but Goldust reversing the roll up around. Nice power slam by Goldust. Reversed well by Cesaro here. And these guys putting on quite a good match early on to open Smackdown. Just over 3 minutes here. Ziggler needs to try and beat this time later on tonight. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember Cesaro was introduced by Oksana. Oh god. A lovely powerbomb by Cesaro. 1 count. I hope Cesaro gets a mega push when he comes back from injury. That would be cool. Goldust reversing again. Cesaro catching him into another powerbomb though. And those powerbombs are going to take their toll on Goldust's back. 1 count. I know I don't do the Universe mode as much as I should, guys. I'm going to try and get more episodes out more often. But I try and do as much as I can when I can, if I can. But if you're enjoying Universe mode, I'm not going to beg for likes. It's not like a begging sort of thing. But if you do like the Universe mode, please give the video a thumbs up. Or if you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. It's good to know whether you like or dislike the videos I'm doing. It's entirely up to you what you give it. Cesaro, uppercut to the back of Goldust's head, that could do it. That's going to be painful. As well as other series on my channel, not just Universe Mode. If you like the other series going on my channel, leave a like on them. I'm not going to beg for likes. If you don't want to like, then that's perfectly fine. It's entirely up to you guys. But likes do help me determine whether you like the content I'm doing or whether you dislike the content that I'm doing. So what is going to happen? Cesaro is going to hopefully beat Goldust here. I'll continue to try beat Goldust. So this, I'm recording matches now for Smackdown. This episode will probably be uploaded on Wednesday, which is actually tomorrow. So that should be all good. Cesaro counter into a roll up. So hopefully this episode will be all together and ready to go up tomorrow. Hopefully Extreme Rules won't be too far away. I want to get it done by mid-March. And also, another WWE video that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing prediction videos once again, like I used to do on 2K15. I'm going to bring them back, and I'm going to start it with, of course, the pay-per-view coming up on Saturday. Roadblock. So recording for that will start after I finish recording Smackdown, and then Raw will be recorded after I've done the Roadblock predictions. So just so you guys know, a quick update on things there. Now Cesaro continuing to do this powerbomb, and it's got to take a toll on Goldust with all these powerbombs. Goldust looks to be weakening here, although he has reversed Cesaro there. Cesaro, good thinking there. And now these guys scouting each other well. Remember, whatever time Cesaro posts here, if he does defeat Goldust, then Ziggler will have to defeat that time later on tonight. So what happens if Goldust wins? That's a good idea. All Ziggler needs to do is win. That's not a good idea, I meant good question. If Goldust does defeat Cesaro in this match, then all Ziggler has to do is win, and then he gets to pick the stipulation. However, if Stardust wins later in the night as well, Stardust being Dolph Ziggler's opponent, I don't know if I said that already. I may have done, I may not have done. But Stardust will be Dolph Ziggler's opponent. If both Goldust and Stardust win, I say that the Intercontinental Championship match will have to be a fatal 4-way. In my eyes, I think that's what's going to have to happen if both Goldust and Stardust pick up victories here. But if Cesaro or Ziggler win, then it's going to stay as a one-on-one. And the winner will get to pick a stipulation, of course. Uh-oh. Oh, massive uppercut. Surprise, surprise by Cesaro there. Another 2 count there, and Goldust, just the 2 count. Throwing Goldust into the corner. Oh, I'll try to do the uppercut. Goldust reversing there. Cesaro's on his game tonight. 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes into this match, and Cesaro has definitely kept control of Goldust. And I like this powerbomb Cesaro does. Locks the arms, then lifts him up on his, lifts him up for the powerbomb, and then hits it. It's a pretty cool powerbomb. I've never seen Cesaro do it before. I mean, he may have done it in real life, but what I mean is I've never seen him do it before in a video game. Cesaro scouting Goldust too well here. It's been a good opening match here between these two. Off the ropes goes Goldust. And now a scoop slam into a cover. That might do it. 1, 2. Oh, Goldust continuing to fight. Cesaro in test of strength, now wrenching the arm and knocking Goldust down. And now the big throw. And now what's Cesaro going to do? No, well, there's another throw, but it's not going to be 1. It's not going to be 2. It's in fact 3 gut wrench suplexes. Goldust with a good kick out. You gotta feel this match is going to be over soon. Uppercut. Cesaro off the ropes, another uppercut, of course. And now what's Cesaro looking for, guys? We've seen this before from Cesaro. The king of swing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Cesaro swing from Antonio Cesaro, as he used to be called. Now just goes by the name of Cesaro. And that could do it on Goldust. How has Goldust managed to have the wherewithal to kick out the Cesaro swing? I'm not entirely sure if I'm honest, but Goldust has managed to kick out the Cesaro swing. Goldust is very worn down though, so it might not take much more. German suplex, landing Goldust right on his head. Holy shit. Goldust looking to get some offense in now. And now Cesaro, another roll up on Goldust. 2.5 again. This has been a good match to open Smackdown. Now Cesaro knocks Goldust to the outside. Up top, elbow drop from Cesaro. And do you want to know something else? Cesaro can also do this. Oh, no, I can't. German suplex on the outside. Now Cesaro looking for the big throw again, the gut wrench suplex. Goldust fighting Cesaro off. Both men getting back in the ring. Cesaro off the ropes into it. Oh, power slam by Goldust. That's a good reversal. And now Goldust, yeah, okay. Goldust looks to take control. And now roll up by Cesaro. You've got to think that Cesaro is going to be a little bit frustrated here with the time he's going to post. Dolph Ziggler could easily beat this time later on in the night. I mean, I don't know, 12 minutes just over. If Cesaro finishes it soon, he's got a chance. Cesaro off the ropes. Oh, misses. Goldust with a Boston Crab. Boston Crab. Cesaro reversing out of it. And now what's Cesaro looking for? Some more gut wrench throws from the #1 contender here. You gotta think Cesaro's got his match well in hand now. Beautiful move by Cesaro, and now you gotta think he's putting the finishing touches on this match now. Cesaro lining it up. Got Goldust neutralizer. That's gotta do it for Cesaro. 1, 2, 3. Cesaro posts a brilliant time of 13 minutes and 22 seconds. Dolph Ziggler's got to beat 13:22. But what a way to open Smackdown. Cesaro and Goldust put in an incredible match. I didn't think it would be that great, but it was. 13 minutes 22 is the time Dolph Ziggler has to beat. And I'll remind you guys at the start of Dolph Ziggler's match that that's the time to beat. Cesaro making a statement here. And you've got to think, if Cesaro does win this Beat the Clock challenge, what sort of stipulation will he actually pick? You have to think about it.
Here's your winner, Cesaro. He earned every bit of that victory here tonight. I have a feeling they're going to be talking about this win for a while.
The Swiss Superman.
Just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting Smackdown matches in recent memory.
Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this match, and up next we've got Bad News Barrett taking on Titus O'Neil. Welcome back to the Universe Mode. We've got Bad News Barrett coming out now for his match. I feel like it's a bit quiet. Oh no, I think it's okay.
What a reaction from the WWE Universe. I can't hear myself think.
So Bad News Barrett.
I fully expect this match to steal the show.
You fully expect this match to steal the show. I think the opening match stole the show, but this could be just as good. Who knows? Bad News Barrett looking to win. Looking to keep himself in the Intercontinental Championship hunt, possibly. Wants to keep up there with Cesaro and Ziggler, who are going to face off Extreme Rules, but Barrett doesn't want to be lagging behind. He wants to keep up there in the rankings, but he's got to face this man, one half of the primetime players, Titus O'Neil.
This is going to be some class, King. Titus O'Neil looks absolutely focused. Yeah, and believe it or not, he might actually look bigger than last time we saw him. The Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat.
And Titus O'Neil looking forward to this match tonight. He also wants to establish himself as a singles competitor, despite being a tag team with Darren Young. He said to us earlier tonight that he wants to try and get that Intercontinental Championship. Wants to try and reach up for that brass ring. He says Darren Young's a good tag team partner, and Darren Young will understand that I want to go my own way as well sometimes. He will go his own way too. So Titus O'Neil and Darren Young still very much together as a tag team, but also going to do some singles competition as well. So we're going to see Titus O'Neil compete tonight. And we just heard that Darren Young is going to compete against Bad News Barrett next week. So there we go. That's that match confirmed. It's not going to be on Smackdown though, it's going to be on next week's episode of Main Event. But Barrett is going to try and defeat Titus O'Neil Barrett saying, I don't want to be lagging behind the rest of the competitors. I want to be shown as a serious threat. I am a serious threat. And I will prove that to every member on that roster out there and to everyone in the WWE universe. Barrett, he also said, I want to win the world title in the future. But for now, I'm just focusing on getting my 5th Intercontinental Championship. So, bad news, Barrett. We've got to think he's got to be a viable contender for the Intercontinental Championship, and who knows, maybe he will get a world title shot down the line if he keeps his good momentum. He hasn't won too many recently. I think he won last week, but he lost the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way on the first episode of Smackdown, and he also lost a great singles match against Cesaro on the first ever episode of the main event. So Barrett looking to try and get some momentum, looking to try and put himself in that Intercontinental Championship hunt. Maybe we could have him in a match, and whoever wins Extreme Rules will go on to face Wade Barrett at Payback for the Intercontinental Championship. Who knows? But Barrett wants to build momentum, as does O'Neil. Titus O'Neil, as we heard him say earlier, that he wants to go his own way. He respects Darren Young, he wants to stay as a tag team, but he also wants to venture out into singles competition. Like in 2010, when The Miz had the United States Championship, he also was in a tag team and won the tag team championship, making him a double champion. Titus O'Neil says maybe he could be a double champion if he can defeat Ziggler or whoever the Intercontinental title holder is for the Intercontinental Championship, and then somehow defeat the tag team champions in New Day with his partner Darren Young. So Titus O'Neil got big aims in this universe mode. We don't know if those will come to fruition completely, but who knows? Down the line, maybe Titus O'Neil could be one of the biggest stars on the roster, in the company actually, in the whole universe mode. And guys, I know you haven't asked much, but I'm going to tell you guys anyway. For Custom Superstars, I'm waiting to download some themes for Custom Superstars that I want to download. I tried to download them onto a disc at the moment, but for some reason not going on. So it might take a week or so, not really a week, but maybe a couple of days or so to sort it out. But when I've got all the custom themes on a disc and I've got it all uploaded onto my Xbox and stuff, I can bring some custom guys in and have their custom themes. I've already got quite a few names written down. Some NXT divas, obviously the 4 horsewomen, going to be coming in, as well as a few NXT tag teams. There's also going to be some guys coming in on Raw. Maybe some old guys who used to be in WWE that you'll recognise. And then obviously on SmackDown there's going to be some guys as well. So there's going to be more of a roster later on, but for now I want to try and keep it to what I have. I'm going to bring some more guys in, definitely on NXT, because the Divas division in NXT is looking kind of thin. In NXT, the only Divas they have is Summer Rae, Eva Marie, Emma and Dana Brooke, and that's not a Divas division by any shock of the imagination. Barrett is just pounding away on O'Neil here. O'Neil's busted open. O'Neil maybe just looking, saying, oh, I might just lie down here. Looking like he was just going to take the pin now, but decided to kick out. Titus O'Neil has not had his momentum in this match. If this gets too easy, I might have to switch up to Legend difficulty. It's on hard difficulty at the moment, mainly because I'm only playing with one hand and also holding my phone in the other. But I don't know, maybe I'll switch up to Legend difficulty in the future. Barrett might quickly win it here with the Spinebuster. Titus O'Neil kicking out again though. Wins a change. Now Barrett looks like he's setting up for the bullhammer. Tricks everyone. Wasteland by Barrett. Barrett's old finisher. And somehow O'Neil kicking out of the wasteland. You've got to admit, even though Titus O'Neil maybe not the best looking in this match so far, a mess at the moment, bleeding everywhere, you have to admit he's fighting, and he did kick out of the wasteland, which not many people seem to be able to do. I think Barrett is just, I don't think Barrett cares what happens in this match or what happens to O'Neil. He just wants to carve out his own legacy. Barrett knew what Titus O'Neil was going for there, and now drops him down on the knee. and continuing to punish O'Neil. Trying to fire up the crowd here in DC. And how has Titus O'Neil been this badly beaten by Barrett? I don't know, but O'Neil, big move there, set out powerbomb to the former British bare knuckle brawler, boxer, whatever, former Intercontinental Champion, along as a former Tag Team Champion, I believe. Although I'm not entirely sure on that one. I think he's held the Tag Team titles once with someone in the Nexus, but I'm not too sure. And now side slam. Barrett just taunting now. And you got to think of Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil can't take much more punishment here. I think my Y button's a bit broken because I play on GTA sometimes, as you guys know. I try and respawn and sometimes it just completely fucks it up. Just whoa, whoa. Is there a way we can? No, I can't. But did you guys see that? You see what happened with Titus then when I did that move? That was ridiculous. Titus recovering quickly from the boot. And now O'Neil looking to fight back from the outside here. Oh shit. Barrett swearing in the middle of the ring. And picking up O'Neil. I don't know how much more Barrett can actually do punishment wise. But I'm sure he'll find something. The sadistic Brit. And now leaving O'Neil up on the top. What's O'Neil going to try and do? Bull hammer! I think Barrett was lining up for that on purpose, making sure that Titus O'Neil jumped down, and O'Neil is definitely done with that. Bad news, Barrett with a brilliant win. Going to try and recapture some momentum here. Quite a good match, but Barrett did definitely dominate, and that's not surprising. Teased everyone to hit the bull hammer here, instead hits the waistland. Titus O'Neil had a big move here. This is his biggest move in the match, probably. Set out powerbomb. And now look at Titus O'Neil's hand. Look. Okay, cool. So the boot to the outside, then the bull hammer off the top rope doesn't even get shown. But the pinfall does, and bad news, Barrett will come out the victor.
And that's a win for Barrett. Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right. Join us next week on WWE.
So Barrett very happy with his progress. Bad news, Barrett defeating one half the Primetime Players. Looks to face Darren Young on main event next week. We're going to head on to the next match now, which is between Luke Harper and Christian. And we're back with Christian versus Luke Harper. Christian looks ready tonight, losing to Eric Rowan last week.
Sometimes controversial, always exciting. It's Captain Charisma. Well, you gotta know, Cole, controversy is what makes the WWE the most entertaining spectacle in all of sports. And Christian is one of its biggest stars. He looks geared up and ready to go tonight.
Christian was one of my favourite superstars when he wrestled. But unfortunately I had to retire to a concussion. So that's him and Edge, both out due to injury in WWE. I wish Christian could wrestle for one more match or something. No pun intended. I was actually not intended pun at all, but it would be cool if he could wrestle for one more match, maybe even for a title. I think what was his last match? It was sometime in 2014. I think he was against Sheamus, maybe. Or was it against, I think it might have been against someone just before WrestleMania. I can't remember who it was. But I don't think it was against any big names. I think it was like a smaller name. But I can't remember who it was. But anyway, Christian has had his problems with the Wyatt family over the past couple of weeks, with Eric Rowan and Luke Harper in particular. And Christian is here now to face Luke Harper. He faced Eric Rowan last week and unfortunately lost because of Luke Harper's interference. But now here comes Luke Harper, and of course Luke Harper's going to have Eric Rowan beside him, support him in this match. And yeah, well, let's go with that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to say, later tonight we've got the second Beat the Clock challenge match. In fact, that's up next. Dolph Ziggler facing off against Stardust, see if he can defeat Stardust quicker than Cesaro defeated Goldust.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. We think you're really going to enjoy this upcoming match.
So Luke Harper wants to try and defeat Christian here. He probably will do if Eric Rowan gets involved. Although I don't know what's going to happen in this match. Christian, obviously the veteran, the more experienced, but Luke Harper's got experience himself on the independent circuit as Brody Lee. If you guys didn't know who Brody Lee was, it was Luke Harper. So lights go out. Oh, here we are. Harper and Rowan down here together as always. Anyway, here comes Harper. Is it me or does this entrance feel really long? Alright. So, who knows who'll win this match? Christian may have a good chance, but Luke Harper's got the numbers in his favour with Eric Rowan at ringside. We'll see what happens in this match in the next few minutes. Anyway, Luke Harper's starting off strong here, belly to belly suplex. Luke Harper maybe just looking to outpower Christian in the early stages. Christian with a nice reversal. And now Christian going to have to try and use his quickness here against Harper. Harper has quickness of his own, but nowhere near as fast and as agile as Christian. Clothesline reversal to a flapjack by Christian, and that's a good move. And now Harper knocking him down. Oh, Rowan at ringside, taunting the fans. Off the ropes with Christian. Oh, that looks like a devastating suplex. Luke Harper reversing punches. So is Christian. Spine buster. And this could be it already. No. Christian, nice flapjack there. Another spine buster.
Good thing we're over here. Since that light heavyweight championship victory you brought up earlier, Christian has gone on to accomplish some amazing feats here in WWE, including revolutionizing the tag team scene with his partner Edge. Their TLC matches in the early so historic. Yeah, but Michael, Christian isn't just a tag team specialist. Here's a guy who's won nearly every singles title there is to win in the WWE, including the World Heavyweight Championship, when he beat Alberto Del Rio for the title in a wild ladder match in May of 2011. He watched this battle.
Christian wants to take the Harper back into the ring. Elbow to the head of Harper.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Harper with the gator roll now. And Rowan taking the table apart. It's not Tuesday, it's I don't understand what the calendar, like, is the calendar broken on this game? Whenever it's main event, he says it's Thursday, but that's on a Tuesday. And then whenever he says it's Tuesday, it's Smackdown, and that's on a Thursday. Michael Cole just got his dates wrong, I think. Well, his days wrong. But anyway, Luke Harper looking for a big power move here. Follow slam. It's a two-time world champion. Oh, rope break. So Christian, the former two-time world heavyweight champion, won the Intercontinental title on a number of occasions. The European title as well. Tag titles. And also on his first night, he won the light heavyweight title. So Christian accomplished a lot in WWE. Luke Harper only won one title, and that is the Intercontinental title. Although if you count developmental, he has won the NXT Tag Team Championships along with Eric Rowan. Oh, massive back suplex. That's hurt Harper as well, I think. Christian reverses. Now Christian fighting back. Off the ropes. Flapjack by Christian. Rowan hasn't been involved in the match yet, which is surprising. Oh, ends a go by Christian. And now Christian has fully taken over this match here. Straight elbow to the beard of Luke Harper. Oh right, no, I'm thinking now. Smackdown's taped on a Tuesday. That's what I was probably thinking. Anyway, Harper almost get a 3 count there. Now continuing to go to work on Christian, managing to get Christian back down. Off the ropes, big boot. And that could be it for Christian, the big boot. Christian refusing to go down. Bulldog. No. Harper in trouble. Oh, dropped down by Christian. And now Christian. Kill switch, but the referee's still distracted. The referee was still distracted. Christian hitting the kill switch. Should have had Harper beat. Now going for the cover again. Harper this time kicking out. Off the ropes. Belly to belly once again. Oh, Harper just written in the corner. Throwing Rowan out. I mean, throwing Christian out to Rowan here. What's he gonna do here? And there's the flying forearm. Well, we're on the move here. Oh, Christian. I mean, Harper taking out Christian and Rowan here, but Rowan, come on. Okay. And Christian manages to reverse out of that one. Look out with the headlock. And now an uppercut. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, it would have been face first into the floor. Uh-oh, this time Christian is going face first into the floor. Oh my God, the clothesline on the outside. What a clothesline. And now Harper showing off in the ring.
And the taunting continues.
8 count.
Here goes Luke Harper.
Christian gets in just in the nick of time. Now Luke Harper looking for a power bomb or a double underhook suplex. Christian reversing back body drop.
And Christian's playing some mind games now.
Now Christian playing mind games with Harper. Has got Harper beat here. Definitely a 3 count.
The shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3. That's it. The ref should be calling the match right now. But Harper has more than enough time to get out.
Merciless assault. No mercy whatsoever.
Off the ropes goes Harper. Christian catches him in another flapjack.
Oh gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
Now Harper sending Christian into the table.
Oh man, this is bad.
Uh-oh.
Really bad. Oh,
Christian could be in trouble. Sit out powerbomb through the announce table. And Harper, that could be enough for Harper to win this match.
These athletes seem to have tried everything.
Harper attacking the ref.
Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. I hope they do. I love this action. I don't want it to ever end. Uh-oh. Climbing.
Christian distracted by Rowan. Harper with a drop kick.
We're looking at complete domination here.
That's the problem when you face the Wyatt family. You always got the numbers against you. Belly to belly.
Guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
And now face first.
Harper back suplex face buster. Harper back suplex face buster. Is that
And now Harper setting it up.
not this? He's looking at it again.
Discus clothesline to Christian.
Luke Harper. How about that finishing move?
And it looks like it's going to be Harper's night here against Christian. Rowan getting involved to help Harper win. 3 count.
Man, he's gotta feel great. Let's go to the highlights here.
As you can see, Harper dominating most of the match. Spinebuster there. And then the set powerbomb through the announce table was what probably really ended the match. Now face first, planting Christian into the mat, and then finishing off with a discus clothesline. One of the most powerful clotheslines in the business. Maybe as powerful as JBL's clothesline from hell, although maybe not. But Harper,
He gets the victory here tonight. Love it or hate him, that was an incredible match. An incredible match and a big, big victory. I have a feeling they're going to be talking about this win for a while. It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
anyway guys, up next, it's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Stardust.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From the fifth dimension, Stardust!
Have you ever heard anything like this? This is unreal. He looks geared up and ready to go tonight.
So in real life, I hope they end the Stardust gimmick soon, because it's been going on for too long. But I kind of like playing as him in my universe mode, so I'm going to keep Stardust in my universe mode. Unless anyone wants a Cody Rhodes change. But in this match, actually, Stardust has got to stop Dolph Ziggler defeating him. And if Dolph Ziggler doesn't win this match and Cesaro gets to choose the stipulation. But also, Dolph Ziggler has to beat Stardust before 13 minutes and 22 seconds. So if Ziggler takes longer than 13 minutes and 22 seconds and Cesaro gets to pick the stipulation at Extreme Rules, But Ziggler is ready.
Dolph Ziggler goes to the ring. He looks to steal the show, hence the show-off. Yeah, he's not lacking for confidence, that's for sure. Clearly, this Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started.
These two guys, in my opinion, are two of the most fun to play on this game. So that's why I put them in a match against each other. I also put Stardust in here because Cesaro faced Goldust, you know, it kind of makes sense. Anyway, Goldust losing to Cesaro earlier tonight, 13 minutes and 22 seconds. As you can see, the clock is in the top right hand corner. Dolph Ziggler has got to beat Stardust quicker than 13 minutes and 22 seconds. So what Ziggler needs to do is try and get the win as quick as possible, of course. If Cesaro wins the beat the clock challenge, he gets to choose a stipulation. But if Dolph Ziggler beats 13 minutes and 22 and also defeats Stardust in this match, then he gets to pick a stipulation. But Stardust has got the early control here, which is not a good sign for the Intercontinental Champion.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Thought about missing the target.
And we also heard earlier tonight that if either Goldust or Stardust beat Cesaro or Ziggler, they will be involved in the Intercontinental Championship match at Extreme Rules. Goldust won't be involved as Cesaro beat him, but it's yet to see whether Stardust will be involved.
You're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Stardust into the corner, and now Ziggler knocking him down. Just kicking Stardust down in the corner, which is really what he needs to do. He needs to keep Stardust cornered, because Stardust is unpredictable at any time. Ziggler just needs to try and win as quick as he can. So 13 minutes and 22 seconds is the time to beat. Just so you guys know, if Dolph Ziggler takes longer than that, Cesaro picks a stipulation. Also, if Stardust defeats Ziggler, Cesaro still picks a stipulation because he defeated Goldust. But it could go either way, this match. These two, very talented. Like I said at the start of the match, when they were doing their entrances, I kind of want Stardust to change back to Cody Rhodes in real life, but I think I'm going to keep Stardust in my universe mode for now, because I actually like playing as him. We're not going to have the Cosmic Wasteland, because that's just a waste of time, no pun intended. But I'm going to keep Stardust as a singles guy, I think, unless that changes. I don't know. Maybe I could put him and Goldust back as a tag team, who knows. Anyway, Power Slam by Dolph Ziggler. I always want to say Goldust, I don't know why. Ziggler throwing Stardust outside the ring. And now going up top. One start will do Cesaro at every point as well. But Stardust saw it coming. Goldust did mention to his brother about the tactics he should employ against Ziggler. Stardust wasn't too happy about being told what to do, but he's glad that his brother's looking out for him. Ziggler apologising to the ref. Famouser to Stardust. And now looking to keep Stardust down here. 3 minutes into this match. Ziggler's only got about 10 minutes left. I mean, you may think it's easy, but Stardust is no pushover. And Goldust is no pushover either. It took Cesaro nearly a quarter of an hour to defeat him. Ziggler's got to try and get some sort of massive move in here. Facebuster. And now going up top. Elbow drop. Could do it here early on. Stardust down for the count. 1 count. Mini attitude adjustment by Ziggler. And now Stardust could be in trouble here. Oh, face first. A nice sell by Stardust. It's going to be a cover. Oh. I mean, if somehow Ziggler and Cesaro both get the same time, then let's say they get to pick a stipulation each. Because that seems fair, but I don't think they're going to get at the same time somehow. If they do, it'll be surprising, but I don't think they are. Ziggler with the kip up. Ziggler seems to be controlling Stardust in this match so far. The show off, keeping in control, but Stardust taking Ziggler down now. Super kick by Ziggler. That could do it, but I think Stardust may be too close to the ropes. He is. Stardust fights back in. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Oh, face first. Ziggler goes into the mat. Stardust catches him into a back elbow. Ziggler needs to try and create some space here against Stardust. We saw earlier in the night Cesaro did defeat Goldust in what was actually a pretty good match between the two. Pretty even, but Cesaro did have the advantage and hit the neutralizer to win, but who knows what will happen in this match. Stardust. Why do I keep wanting to say Cesaro now? I used to want to say Goldust, and now I keep wanting to say Cesaro. Stardust has taken over this match here, beating down the Intercontinental Champion. If Stardust does defeat Ziggler tonight, Cesaro will get to pick the stipulation, and Stardust will also be involved, so it's just as much trouble for Ziggler. As you can see, 54 minutes left on the clock. We've got a 1 hour time limit on this match. That's just to tell me how long it's taken one guy to beat the other. Stardust is taking complete control here over Ziggler, and Ziggler's got to try and fight back in this, but he can't seem to. Uh-oh, Stardust looking for a cover maybe. He is indeed. Ziggler is somehow fighting out. And a drop kick. Ziggler trying to fight back in this now, reversing. Taking Stardust down. Stardust with a roll up. Now Ziggler reversing. Bridging into a cover here. Stardust bridges out into a backslide. And Ziggler escapes. Stardust and Ziggler, two guys who can put on a good match. Now straight snap suplex by Intercontinental Champion. That's gonna help Ziggler get back in control, but Stardust just keeps fighting back. Stardust winning the test of strength. And a bulldog. Running bulldog by Stardust. Ziggler takes him down, and it's going to be close this match. It's going to be, the time limit's going to be close. Reversal into a roll up. Stardust kicking out though, no problem. Out goes Stardust, and now Ziggler. And try and go high risk again. This time hits it, but I think hurt himself in the process. Both men are down on the outside. The referee counting. Stardust up first, but Ziggler not long after. Now these two battling on the outside. Hip toss by Ziggler. Neck breaker by Ziggler on Stardust, and Ziggler doesn't want him to get a cheap win. He wants to throw Stardust back in the ring, but Stardust throwing Ziggler back in the ring. Power slam by Stardust. Stardust has definitely had a lot of offense in this match. Ziggler continuing to fight out. And now Ziggler. Another neck breaker. These guys put on an incredible match here. Ziggler, he's halfway across the ring, and Ziggler misses the high risk move. But manages to fight out. And now looking to punish Stardust here. A kick straight to the gut. Now rolling Stardust on his back. And a low drop kick. So Ziggler has about 5 minutes to defeat Stardust here. Oh, Cesaro gets to pick the stipulation. Stardust, oh, DDT by Ziggler. And that could be it here. Stardust continuing to fight. But Ziggler willing to do anything to win this match. Stardust still kicking out. And now Ziggler back into a roll up on Stardust. Stardust managing to kick out. And this has been a good match as well, but my god, this is going to be close. Ziggler maybe going for a zigzag there. Or maybe it's just a normal move, but I don't know what Stardust showing here. Inverted DDT. Kick out by Ziggler though, somehow. Just getting the shoulder up. Out the ropes goes Stardust. Ziggler power slam. 1, 2. Stardust kicking out. Mini AA by Ziggler once again. And now what's Ziggler looking for? Back suplex. Stardust maybe too close to the ropes and his hand was under the ropes there. Uh oh, Stardust to the roll up. Ziggler fighting out. Off the ropes and Stardust rolling Ziggler up again. Uh oh, Queen's crossbow. The Queen's crossbow by Stardust. Ziggler is in trouble here. Ziggler kicking out just in time. And now Ziggler with a nice move, slamming Stardust down into a cover. Remember, 13:22 is the time to beat. Ziggler's got literally 2 minutes. Super kick, could keep Stardust down. How the heck is Stardust continuing to fight up? Another super kick. Continuing to super kick Stardust here, but Ziggler in trouble here. Stardust. I don't know what he's trying, but another. Oh no, just taking him down. Ziggler. Stardust with a power slam, guys. Look at the clock.
When you get outside the ring, it's survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. He's in big trouble. You can almost see the wind leave his body.
And now Ziggler says he doesn't care about how he wins as long as he does. 5 count. Stardust is out on the outside. Uh-oh. This is going to be close. 13 minutes approaching on the clock. Ziggler with the 10 elbows.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. This match may end right here.
Sleeper on Stardust.
Here we go. He's hanging out for dear life. Wow.
And I think Stardust tapped out at 46:39. So I think that gives Ziggler the win. We're going to have to watch a replay of that here when I've recorded the video. But Stardust officially tapped out at 46:39, which means that Ziggler does win in 13 minutes and 21 seconds, which means in the very last second, Ziggler wins the match and Ziggler will get to pick the stipulation. So it looked like, I thought maybe Stardust was going to outlast his brother, but...
What a phenomenal contest. I can guarantee this match will be discussed heavily over on WWE.com. As well it should be. This is one that the social media will be buzzing about for weeks. Talk about making your presence felt in a match. Wow, what a win. Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
So guys, that was close, but Ziggler just gets to choose the stipulation, and we'll see later tonight what he picks. But anyway, up next we've got Divas action between Natalya and Tamina. Back with some Divas action here on Smackdown now. He is the Divas champion.
The following Diva contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the Divas champion, Natalya.
Have you ever heard anything like this? This is unreal. The Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat.
So Natalya has had quite a good career on Universe Mode so far. Won the Divas Championship on the inaugural episode of Raw. Has had some good wins. Hasn't actually lost a match yet as far as I know. And she looks to remain unbeaten against her opponent tonight, who we'll see in a second. You guys already know who it is, but Tamina Snuka.
And approaching the ring from the Pacific Islands, Tamina Snuka.
This one's guaranteed to be one of the hardest hitting Divas matches in recent memory, King. Isn't that always the case when Tamina's in the ring? Matches like this that make WWE the most watched show on cable week after week.
So Tamina had a really good match on Smackdown against Naomi last week. Unfortunately just losing out, but Tamina wants to prove that she's a good contender for the Divas Championship. And what better way can you do that by other than defeating the Divas Champion? Tamina requested a match against Natalya tonight to prove herself. Natalya, being the fighting champion she is, accepted, said it would be a non-title match though, because Tamina hasn't won a match in Universe Mode yet. Tamina. But Tamina looks prepared for the Divas Champion tonight. So it's just a matter of if she can be prepared, if she can outpace, outstrength and outthink the Divas Champion here. Tamina wins, that's got to put her in contention definitely. We'll see what happens.
Natalya is a third generation.
Natalya got straight to work, but Tamina not letting it happen.
Some of the most competitive the Divas division has ever seen.
So Natalya wants to pick up extra momentum heading into Extreme Rules any way she can, facing Brie Bella for the Divas Championship.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
Whereas Tamina hasn't got a match on the Extreme Rules card.
The entire complexion of the Divas division changed in 2010 when Tamina Snuka arrived at WWE.
Natalya really has got to work here on Tamina.
Tamina's the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy
Wants to prove
Snuka.
why she's the Divas Champion and Tamina isn't.
Was the bodyguard of AJ Lee and has made it clear she has one goal, to be the Divas champion. What do you have on Natalya?
So Tamina hasn't really had too many chances at the Divas Championship. I mean, she's had a couple, but she's not really been given a good enough push in real life to win the Divas Championship. And I don't know if it'll be the same on here or not. I haven't thought far ahead yet, but for now it's going to be Natalya versus Brie Bella. I don't know if it'll be in the rematch at Payback, but we'll see down the line. But anyway, it's a nice backdrop. In fact, Nikki Bella has beaten Natalya before. I forgot about that. Nikki Bella defeated Natalya in tag team action on Raw recently, so you gotta think Nikki definitely has a shout for a shot.
She's laid out diva after diva, furthering the Snuka family legacy. Yeah, Tamina's leveled every
Natalya is fighting off Tamina very well in this match early on. So up next is the main event. It was originally meant to be Chris Jericho versus Eric Rowan, but it's been changed to Chris Jericho versus another ginger guy who wants to stay in the world title scene. His name, of course, you guys know, is Sheamus. If you guys didn't know that, it's on the wiki. If you guys don't know the link to the wiki, it's in the description of my earlier Universe Mod videos. I haven't updated it on the later ones, but they are on the earlier descriptions of my Universe Mod videos. So episode 1, episode 2 and stuff. If you want to go see what the wiki has on it, it's got all the match cards and stuff. There's just a few things I need to tweak on it, but other than that, it's pretty much up to date. I think it's just the title reigns that I need to edit, but I don't really edit that much on the wiki often. It's just the shows that I do and the pay-per-views. I find that the easiest thing to do, so I should make sure that I've done the more important things. Natalya with another nice backbreaker. Oh god. I'm just holding Tamina there. You gotta think Tamina's feeling that on the back. Backdrop. And now a back suplex by Natalya into a cover. 1 count on Tamina. The Divas Champion proving why she is the Divas Champion here against Tamina so far in this match.
She wrestled all over North America, Europe, and Japan before coming to WWE as the manager of the tag team known as the Hart Dynasty. A former Divas Champion, Natalya is one of the most popular cast members of Total Divas. And you know, Michael, I love that show.
And Natalya just continuing to go work here, showing not letting up here on Tamina.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Smackdown, the second longest running weekly episode.
Natalya may be kind of unhappy that Tamina called her out to a match. Wants to prove that she can defeat Tamina no problem, and so far she has done. Pick up Tamina. Now German suplex. Tamina reversing.
Every diva who has gotten in her way, whether she was a manager, bodyguard, or competing in a match. To say Tamina's earned a reputation of being no nonsense is an understatement. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, top goes Natalya, elbow drop. And now, natty by nature. The clothesline from Natalya. I think Natalya took a bit too long there to get into the cover. Bridging snap suplex. Another kick out by Tamina. Tamina not giving up against the Divas Champion. Nice clothesline. Spinning fist. And now Natalya with a bit of chain wrestling. DDT. Back up top again. Elbow drop to Tamina. 2.5 again. Tamina with a nice suplex. Nice drop toe by Natalya, getting back the momentum. Now another German suplex.
What power, what a slam, what damage. Yeah, that sent a message, all right. A message of pain. It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
Natalya's been dominating so far. Nice reversal. A nice DDT.
She's on a mission here. God, there was nothing accurate about that.
Attack to the back of Tamina there. And now what's this? Abdominal stretch. This is what she used to win the title. Will Tamina tap? This is what Natalya used to win the title on the inaugural episode of Monday Night Raw. Tamina looks to be breaking out. Natalya releases the hold. Now Tamina fighting back. Natalya needs to watch out here. Roll up. Kick out by Tamina. Now Natalya into the sharpshooter. Maybe a bit too close to the ropes. But Tamina taps out to the Divas champion, but what an effort by Tamina. Natalya wins though. It's a good win for the Divas champion.
That match was incredible.
Tried winning that abdominal stretch she used on Monday Night Raw. It didn't work. Tried to go for a roll up pin, that didn't work. And then she set up for a sharpshooter right here. And that's what got the job done. Tamina tapping out to the Divas champion. So a good win for Natalya, heading to Extreme Rules.
Here's your winner, Natalya.
Big win for Natalya. I fully expect Tamina to bounce back from this loss in extremely quick fashion. Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match for quite some time.
Natalya winning in impressive fashion, making Tamina tap out to the sharpshooter. But up next, we've got the main event of Smackdown between #1 contender Chris Jericho and the former #1 contender Sheamus. So we'll get on with that. Here comes Jericho. Here he is, you can tell by the jacket. The Y2J is here. Chris Jericho ready for action. When's his ring announcement going to happen?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making its way to the ring. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times. And I can't wait to see these two square off in one-on-one action.
So last week on Smackdown, Chris Jericho earned himself a World Heavyweight Championship match at Extreme Rules against the World Heavyweight Champion Bray Wyatt. Chris Jericho overcoming the odds, defeating Bray Wyatt last week on Smackdown along with Eric Rowan and Luke Harper at ringside. But he's got a tough challenge this week as well. No rest for the weary. Chris Jericho's got Sheamus to contend with here tonight.
And approaching the ring, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
And a tip of the hat to Sheamus. And the WWE Universe, they love the Celtic Warrior. Here he comes. Oh, the look on this guy's face tells me he's about to inflict some major pain. You better look out.
And the Washington DC fans booing Sheamus out of the building. As always with Sheamus, he gets a bad reaction, but he doesn't care. He's no nonsense. He just wants to get his World Heavyweight Championship back, and will do it in any means necessary. He had a match in the steel cage on the first episode of Smackdown for the World Heavyweight Championship, but unfortunately lost out to Bray Wyatt. Jericho's been put next in line. Sheamus is not happy with that. So the ruling is, if Sheamus defeats Jericho, then Sheamus will replace Jericho in that match at Extreme Rules. So big stakes on the line. Jericho needs to win this to retain his title shot. Extreme Rules. All being well, he will. Well, for him anyway, all being well. Although Sheamus could take it in this match. Who knows? The main event of Smackdown in Washington DC. So Jericho has got to neutralise the power of Sheamus early on. And that's what he appears to be doing here, throwing him out the ring. I'll drop kick. And the fans here in DC loving Jericho. Although Sheamus, no nonsense, powerful style here. Jericho needs to use his quickness. Drop kick. And now a nice strong clothesline by Jericho. So Jericho needs to be on top of his game to face Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules. And we don't know what the stipulation is of that match yet. It's going to be announced on the night what sort of match that Jericho and Bray Wyatt will compete in. But for now, we have to wait to see what match it will be, or if even it might be Bray Wyatt and Sheamus after this match. Extreme Rules, see which match they compete in. The stipulation will be announced on the night, though, as I said, and hopefully you guys will like the stipulation. Jericho taking his time here with Sheamus. Sheamus taking his time here with Jericho. Both these guys just try to work out the strategies in the early going here. Sheamus fighting Jericho off. Jericho trying to use his quickness to avoid Sheamus here, and he manages to. Now Jericho, missing the high risk maneuver, but still fighting off Sheamus. And knee to the gut by Jericho. Quick pin on Sheamus, it's not going to do it. Still not even a 1 count over the Celtic Warrior. The former World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Champion, former United States Champion, former Money in the Bank winner, and former King of the Ring. Sheamus has done quite a lot in his time in WWE. But at the moment, he's playing second fiddle to Jericho and Wyatt, and he doesn't like that. He wants to keep himself in the picture. Sheamus fighting back now on Jericho, using the power maneuvers I was talking about. And here's a big giant back suplex. Don't know why I said big giant. Kick to the back. Sheamus. Jericho trying to get away from Sheamus here, trying to maybe create some space. Poke to the eye by Jericho. And now off the ropes. Oh, DDT by Jericho. Quick cover on Sheamus, but that's not going to be more than 1 count either. You got to think here, Jericho's got a lot to beat, got to do a lot of damage to beat Sheamus. Jericho taking Sheamus down though, and now camel clutch, reversed by Sheamus. Now punch to the back of the head. Jericho, oh, missing the crossbody to the outside. That's going to hurt. Jericho's in trouble now. Sheamus can prey on Jericho here. Jericho playing possum. Belly to belly through the table to Jericho. Oh God. Oh. Jericho trying to continue to work on the head, maybe looking for a code breaker later on in the match. But for now, he's not able to. Neck breaker by Jericho will help that process though. Now, possibly a back breaker. Jericho, veteran in this, veteran in wrestling. German suplex. Jericho and Sheamus are a hard-hitting match, with Jericho mostly in control. Belly-to-belly suplex through an outs table. Now another belly-to-belly in the ring. Knee to the gut. Now Jericho's got to try and stay on Sheamus here, but Sheamus poked to the eye, and that allows him to hit belly-to-belly. And now Sheamus taking over. Backbreaker. And an elbow to the chest. Jericho reversing, trying to maybe free himself of Sheamus' punishment for a few minutes. Picking the big Irish brute up. And now, snap suplex from Y2J, the veteran. Up top, elbow drop. One count and Sheamus kicking out well. Off the ropes. Off the ropes again. And the takedown by Jericho. Jericho continuing to go for quick covers here. Try to find a way to defeat Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. Jericho getting charged down by Sheamus in the corner, and now Sheamus continuing the punishment. Jericho's going to need to do something about this. And now Jericho covered by Sheamus, but a kick out. Off the ropes goes Jericho. Into a roll goes Sheamus. Jericho returning the favour. Rope break. Saves Jericho possibly there. Remember, if Jericho loses, Sheamus gets the title shot. So Jericho needs to try and win as quick as he can. Because I believe that the longer this match goes, the more advantage Sheamus has. As he is one of the younger wrestlers in the roster. Well, the younger out of these two anyway. A roll-up attempt by Jericho. And now just kicking Sheamus while he's down. That's probably the best option here. Just attacking all of the limbs of Sheamus here. And that's a smart move by Chris Jericho. Roll-up by Sheamus now. Kick out by Jericho. But Sheamus still continuing the punishment here. Elbows to the back of Y2J. Jericho fighting out of it. Snap suplex. Jericho trying to get the DC fans on his side here tonight. Sheamus catches him in a slam thing. Side slam, whatever. And now Jericho looking to drop kick Sheamus to the outside once again. And now a springboard. Nice move. And now Jericho picking up Sheamus. Attempting the walls of Jericho on the outside. I mean, it won't make much difference, but Jericho looking to wear Sheamus down a bit more. Wearing Sheamus down. Jericho being thrown back in the ring, as is Sheamus. But Sheamus actually just walks back into the ring. Jericho fights Sheamus off. Into the corner goes Jericho. Jericho just wearing down Sheamus now. Jericho trying to keep Sheamus down here. Now snap suplex to the Great White. Throwing him into the corner. And now Jericho maybe attempting another superplex here on Sheamus. Oh God. If that doesn't finish Sheamus off, this will. The Lion Tamer. Sheamus incredibly fighting out of it, not tapping out yet. I mean, Sheamus has not been one for tapping out, but it's still incredible that he hasn't. Now Jericho into the corner goes Sheamus. Jericho stealing it, maybe here the roll up. No, no chance. Sheamus kicking out, no problem. And now dropped to hold by Jericho. Needs to watch Sheamus here now. Sheamus could hit a big move at any moment. Uh-oh, Irish curse. Oh, reversed though. And now this time hits the Irish curse. Jericho escaping and knocking Sheamus down on the outside. Now picking up Sheamus on the outside. Sheamus taking him down. And Jericho could be in trouble. Jericho throwing Sheamus back in the ring. And now working on all the limbs again is Jericho. Jericho with a nice takedown, trying to avoid that bro kick that Sheamus can hit at any time. German suplex, hooking the arms. Sheamus kicking out. Uh-oh. Jericho in trouble. Sheamus hitting the broad kick. Jericho catching him to roll up. Unlucky for Sheamus there. Sheamus still fighting back though. Refusing to be beaten by Chris Jericho here. Neck breaker. Now chopping down Sheamus. Lion salt by Jericho. 2 count.
Taking this type of punishment must be damaging to his sternum, damaging to his entire chest.
Now Jericho is continuing to wear down the Celtic Warrior. She's a smart move.
We're seeing 2 outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? avoids the impact there.
Jericho avoiding the headbutt. Sheamus throwing Jericho into the corner. Charging him down again. And now Jericho reversing, throwing Sheamus into the corner. Both of these guys trying to do something here. Jericho chopping Sheamus off the top. Elbow. 2 count. Neckbreaker by Jericho. I don't know what Jericho's planning for the rest of this match here, but he needs to do something quick or Sheamus could steal it. Spinning Sheamus around, throwing him into the corner, up top rope. Provoking Sheamus. Waiting for Sheamus to jump, which is a smart move by Jericho because Sheamus isn't really a top rope guy. Is Sheamus going to jump at Jericho? He is. Codebreaker. And now, the Lion Tamer once again. The perfect combo here. And Sheamus has no choice but to tap. Chris Jericho retains his spot in the world title match at Extreme Rules. But what a main event.
I can't believe what we saw during this one.
We've got an achievement. Okay, what's this? Alright. Complete a match with 50 different superstars. So, Chris Jericho defeating Sheamus in the main event of Smackdown. To end Smackdown, Jericho stands tall once again. And guys, before we go, we've heard
impressive showing for the win tonight. You know, without a doubt, he is among the most dominant guys on the WWE roster right now. What a night for Smackdown. This will send shockwaves through the entire WWE. I know I'm shocked. Good night, everybody.
And guys, before we go, we've heard that Cesaro and Dolph Ziggler's match at Extreme Rules would be a ladder match. Dolph Ziggler confirming that stipulation earlier. And also, I'm going to turn the music down. Before we finish, there is a match announced for next week. There will be a 6-man tag team match. It will be Cesaro, Ziggler and Jericho on one team, and then the Wyatt family on the others. So guys, hope you're looking forward to that. This has been Let's Play FB Games, and I'll see you next time for whatever I record. And ladies and gentlemen, we were just about to go off the air for this Smackdown episode, but you can see there's been the Wyatt family are backstage with Chris Jericho. Eric Rowan with a nice full Nelson slam. And now Rowan doing it again. And now Bray Wyatt. Sister Abigail. And now Luke Harper finishing off with a discus clothesline. All the 3 Wyatt family members hitting their finishing manoeuvres on Chris Jericho backstage. The Wyatt family making a statement saying that if you're going to mess with us, you mess with all 3 of us. I didn't see this coming, guys, if I'm honest. But anyway, guys, this has been Let's Play FB Games with episode 14 of Universe Mode. We just finished Smackdown and the Wyatts have got one over on Jericho.